Considering that Greenville is a car game, this includes a bunch of car enthusiasts. Now, some of us want aftermarket mods on our cars. Therefore, I'll be showing 2 cars with aftermarket mods on Roblox Greenville. Let's get straight into it. No. Before you comment in the comments, keep in mind that is not the new intro. That was just a old attempt of the old intro that I never really used. So I hope you enjoyed this intro too, even though it's not the new one. Wow, a Volkswagen Golf. No way. Now, this Volkswagen Golf is not any ordinary Volkswagen Golf. This has a bunch of aftermarket mods on it, including to the sound. So we'll get to all those goodies later on the video. But first, we're going to start on the simple changes. Now, the first one is this carbon fiber front diffuser. Now, this is something simple. It also changes the front up a bit, in my opinion. So it's a nice little change. And also, this says hashtag GoURT. It's just a sticker. I wouldn't call that a mod at all. Now we're going to go to the rear. You have a rear carbon fiber diffuser. As you see right there, pretty nice. It sticks under the car a bit, makes it look like it sits a little lower, so that's pretty gnarly. Back here, it also says something pretty interesting. URT stage 2. So what I'm thinking is URT is like a fictional version of a tuning company for this car, and I think this is a stage 2 tuned Volkswagen Golf R32, so that might add on to it. But another goodie is a carbon fiber lip spoiler, as you see right there. A lot of people didn't notice this, but carbon fiber lip spoiler, pretty nice. The next thing, Eurospec taillights. Now, since this is America, we do not get these stock, and these are LED, so they look really good on this car. So you know, a lot of people will like this, and I like it myself because it's just LED and it just looks nice. The next obvious change is the wheels. These wheels are from a company called Rotoform. That's the real life name. I do not know the names of the wheels, but fun fact, if you know about Bluezilla's Golf R32, he has these wheels on there. So therefore, these are the wheels he has on his real life Golf. This isn't his exact spec yet. I say yet because he might be making his this way, but yeah, this is overall pretty nice. Now, the last thing from the exterior is the suspension. This thing's clearly on coilovers. As you see, the front is tucking a bit. It might mess with your eyes because of the fender, but as you see, it's tucking a bit. I'm gonna go out of free cam for this. It's tucking in the front, and the rear is a little bit lower too compared to a regular R32. But now we're gonna go over the sound and other things. Alrighty, so that was the sound and the revs and the startup of the vehicle. In my opinion, I do not like the sound of this at all. In my opinion, this is way too raspy. It doesn't sound good at all, which explains why I do not drive this car. Do not get me wrong, this thing looks really nice, but the sound throws it off for me. I do not like the sound at all, so therefore I will not drive it. Now, as you may have heard, this thing also pops and crackles. When I let off the gas, it popped a bit, so that was a pretty nice detail that they added. Anyways, before I start a whole war in my comments, let's go over the Eurospec taillights and headlights. I think the fronts are Eurospec, I do not know. But since, you know, we're not in Europe, we have to order these from eBay and other platforms. First, let's do the turn signals. As you see, their little rings. Do the left signal, reverse. As you see, also LED, the brakes, the lights, front turn signals, very high quality. They're also pretty like fast. They're like fast turn signals. They're not slow at all. So yeah, that's overall that. So now we're gonna go on a small 2-minute drive, and yeah, I'll get back to you guys once it's been the 2 minutes. Okay, so that was it for this Golf VRT URT Stage 2. Now we're going to move on to the second vehicle with aftermarket modifications. Alrighty, y'all. So this next vehicle that I'm going to showcase includes a bunch of aftermarket mods that are more, noticeable. So let's get straight over there to it. The Swag Wagon, but in reality, this is a 2003 Chrysler PT Cruiser convertible modified with, a bunch of stuff. So let's go over it one by one. Let's start off with the small modifications first, and then we're going to ease into it. So the first small modifications are the Hunter stickers. As you see, got milk right there. You come to the front, got milk, sorry. You come to the interior, got milk. And it's basically all over the car. Wherever you look, you can see got milk. So that was the first small modifications. Now the second small modifications are these custom style tail lights. As you see, they're kind of like classic cars. I don't know how to explain them, but you get the point. But now we're gonna move on to bigger things, such as 4 exhaust tips that are real. You have a big body mounted spoiler. It's mounted to the hatch. It's also a rooftop cover thing. I forgot what they call it. You can put stuff in it. I forgot the name of it, honestly. You have aftermarket wheels. These headlight housings seem to be a little different with the little yellow in there and the turn signals. And of course, the main thing that sticks out, the flame wrap with the yellow to red, and then the pink, which comes in the stock color. So overall, this is pretty nice, but now let's hop in it and, go over more stuff. Alrighty, as you heard, that was the startup of this vehicle. Now we're going to go over turn signals. As you see, very high quality, even though it's a weird kind of shape. Brake lights, reverse, horn. Also, it's a Dixie horn. Need to turn on my game volume for this. It's very annoying and, it just hurts your ears if you do it too much. Now, the most quirkiest feature of it all, when you put down the soft top, it appears that the spoiler is the only thing holding it, yet it floats like this. As you see, it's not really on the roof. If you look closely, it's not on the roof at all. But, it is what it is. I mean, I just keep the roof up now because there's no point of me keeping it down. As you see, it's no point. So yeah, there's additional details such as interior lights, considering that this is a convertible. As you see, the radio controls are pink, the dials are pink with white lighting, the air controls are basically white, and the door locks are white to indicate that your door locks are there. As you see, just a little white light. And here's how these look when the lights are on. Here's the front lights, pretty nice. Turn signals are slower than usual due to the quirky design of the rear ones. And additional detail, this thing has a little bit of camber. As you see, this has some negative camber in the rear, and the front has a little bit of negative camber. Not bad. This car looks really, really nice. So I don't really drive it though. But now we're gonna go on our POV drive for 2 minutes, and we're gonna end off the video. Alrighty, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you enjoyed this short video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, this has been Vuxury, and I am out.